Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Self-Care Shorties. This episode is going to be around unlocking your neck. We're going to address and the neck things quite a few throughout these things. So this is another little strategy for helping you with if you have a really stiff neck. A lot of people don't have very good range of motion in the neck, and some of that is because they don't have good range of motion in the back and the chest. But today we're just going to focus a little bit on the neck and the chest and how they work together to free your neck. So we're going to be doing this in a lying down position. So, grab up your piece of floor or your bed. Make sure the bed, if you're using the bed, you push aside all the squishy comforters and stuff. You do want as firm a surface as possible. So go ahead and find your space and lie on your back. I'm going to do this way so you can see your legs long. That's fine too for this purposes. But if you can, just have your legs closed so that you can really feel what you're doing. These are subtle movements. So I encourage you to close your eyes while you're playing with this. So close your eyes and lie here and notice how you meet the ground, how you meet the surface. And just slowly roll your head a little bit to the left and back to the center. The center being looking forward, nose to the ceiling. And roll your head gently to the right, not very far. And come back to the center and just notice. Go both directions a couple of times and just notice the quality of movement. Is it smooth? Is it ratchety? Is one side different than the other? And if so, in what way? Just notice what you notice. And then you're going to slowly bring either arm. I'm going to start with my right arm because it's going to be easier for the camera to see. You're going to do this with as little effort as possible. This is as lazy as you can possibly make it. You're going to bring the right arm up onto the body and start to move it across the body. And how I'm doing this is from the shoulder. You'll notice the right shoulder pushing the arm across the body. It isn't all of this effort just right here. I bring it up on the body. I use the shoulder to guide the arm up the body to come up to the shoulder, and I rest back and then slowly lift the elbow and bring the forearm to the forehead, somewhere in the middle of the arm, kind of halfway between the wrist and the elbow if that's possible. But be wherever you can. If this is as far as you come and you're on the wrist or the back of the hand, that's fine too. And give all the weight of your arm and shoulder to just drop it. Now you're going to use the arm and the shoulder to roll the head. Your neck is going to do nothing at all. Allow your neck to be as passive as you can possibly let it be. And I'm going to start to roll my head to the left using the arm. Now, at first, there's that little skin play before I actually catch the fascia and the head starts to roll. So allow for that little skin rolling. Same thing when I come back, there's a little skin rolling before I start to roll the head back. So it's not a big movement, very small, very slow. Close your eyes. You can feel a lot more of what's going on. And you can roll the head to the right as well. If you catch yourself engaging the neck in any way, just pause. Just pause, take a breath, and start again, using only the arm and the shoulder. Keep it very slow and very small. Once you play with both directions a little bit, reverse the course of the arm to come down to the side of your body. So to reverse that, we're just going to start to lift the elbow to roll the arm down to rest on the chest again. And from there, again, as lazy as you can make it, slide the hand down the side of the body and bring it across to rest on the floor once again. And lay here for a moment and notice if there's any difference in the sensation of your neck or in the sensation of the shoulders and your upper back against the ground. For example, right now, I would say my right shoulder is much flatter against the ground right now than the left. And then it was before I started. So then do the same thing with the left arm or the other arm in whichever case you started with. I'm just going to lazy sweep the arm up using the shoulder to move the arm across the body. And then just lazily draw my hand up, sweep up to meet the shoulder. And just relax everything there for a moment. Raise the elbow to bring my forearm to the forehead and just pause there long enough to give all of the weight of my arm and shoulder rather than lifting it up and holding it up off the head. Really rest your arm there. And then again, allowing for the slide of the skin that's going to preempt the movement, start to roll your head with the arm. Notice if this is any different than the right side. I immediately notice that my left shoulder's a little tighter, so the movement is slower, and that's fine, or smaller. That's fine, just let it be that way. Just move comfortably in whatever range is comfortable for you. Pay attention to the smoothness. Is it ratchety, smooth? Trying to be as smooth as we can be. Make sure your neck is staying passive. If you start to engage your neck, pause, and then begin again. Both directions, to the right, to the left. Pause in the middle between each thing. Don't just start, mindlessly moving your head around. Really pay attention to each increment of the movement. To the left, back to center, to the right, back to center. Pause and then reverse the arm to bring it to your side. So you're lifting the elbow to bring the arm back to the chest. You pause and then slowly slide your hand down. Lazy, lazy, lazy until your arm comes back to meet the ground. And again, lie here. Notice if there's any change to your sensation of how your body's meeting the ground, especially the upper back, the neck. And then gently return to the original movement of simply rolling your head from side to side. Very slow, one direction at a time. Pause in the middle before you go to the other side and notice what's different. Feels a lot easier to me right now. I feel like my chest is more involved in the rolling. It just feels like a much smoother movement right now. And then, as always, to come to sitting, Roll to your side and come to sitting. Be really gentle with us. Working with the neck can be extremely powerful. We've got a lot of our stuff trapped in the neck. So be very, very gentle with yourself. So enjoy unlocking your neck a little bit and freeing your space for movement. Beautiful day. Peace. Oh, my little microphone is showing. How fun. Bye-bye.